Hi. I'm so back. Yo, Aimbot, thank you for the sub. What's up? Tell me what the fuck you gotta say to me. What's up? Tell me what the fuck you gotta say to me. You know? I heard some levels got rated like null, but I haven't. I want to see everything that got rated. Yo, Michael, thank you for the sub. Why long? Thank you for the sub. Funny Finn, thank you for the sub. I'm back, guys. I was in vacation. In vacation? Do I know how to use prepositions yet? Am I new to English? Yo, Mind Crazy, thank you for the sub. I was in the vacation. I was in Ohio for a week. That's where I went on vacation because I grew up around there, and I wanted to show my friends around. And I did. It was awesome. I'll tell you about it later. But for now, let's play some GD. I haven't like touched a computer in a minute, so it's okay. I think the video for tomorrow, is it Saturday? Oh, I know what the video is for tomorrow. Okay, hold on. No Ascension Tower, bro. Flat Demon, switch screen. Let's see what's up. Mountainous climb, Chief Needler. What is that? Yay, Void World! Only star rate is crazy though. It's literally one of the best looking levels I've ever seen, dude. But whatever. Whatever. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, think of it as a sub. I'm not gonna say that. I can read. What is Chief Needler? I don't remember this one. Why does it look like this though? Ding! Hold on. Hello? There we go. Chief Needler. I found out a way to turn like sounds back on my phone. So I've been doing that. So you're probably just gonna hear a bunch of dings now when I stream. Unless I, you know, unless I put the time into actually turning on Do Not Disturb again. I am an Uber gamer that loves to jump inside of spikes or whatever. I'm not trying to, what am I? Dude, it's not even like, here's the thing about Rob's take, okay? It just doesn't matter. Like it's not even anything to really even comment on. Like it's just the way the spike hitbox is, dude. I don't know. Like I really just have nothing to say about it. Like if you're mad about it, why? It's just how the hitbox is. I don't know. Like what point is there even really to make about it even? A lot of people are like, yeah, I hate when people do that for whatever reason. Make it more clear, even though like we had to do that with normal GD hitboxes too, right? You know what I mean? Like spikes don't look exactly like they look like. That's just how hitboxes are in games. Why would the whole point is that they were never super accurate in the first place. What's the surprise here? You're just like, okay, this is gonna sound a little rude, but almost everyone is complaining about that. Sucks at the game really bad. It's really sad to say, but it is true. And even if they try to like hide it or whatever, they're just mad that they can't do it when other people can, low-key. Because like what even is there to like complain about? Oh yeah, guys, do you want to see a World of Goo 2 video? I heard that came out. I need to play that. Oh, you do have to do it like that? Okay. I'm dumb. This level's not an extreme. I mean, maybe it is, but it seems pretty easy. Yeah, it's not even, okay, the physics don't even work for fixed hitboxes, like, at all. If you've played, like, you don't accelerate like that. It's not, I want to be the guy, dude. It's just not. Oh, I need to jump. It's just not good for it. I like the spike hitboxes. I think, like, the acceleration's kind of weird in this game. I think the spike hitboxes are really good at creating a fun obstacle. I like them. Thank you, Aurora. But either way, all the people that are complaining about it, I just don't care about them because it's like, I don't care about their point. It's not a point to me. It's just, I think it's just this, like, I just don't think a lot of people like platformer, and that's okay. You can just admit that, right? Like, that's fine, but it's not like something that we have to change. We're not doing anything wrong. We're just, it's like literally the first obstacle in the entire game, dude. A spike. Of course people are gonna make obstacles with it. Like, it's not even, it's just stupid when you, like, think about it. Like, what else happens here? I should have done that. I was getting recognized as Cedar Point a bunch. I was actually on, you guys ever been on Millennium Force? I was, like, specifically on the same, like go or train or whatever you want to call it as someone who watched my videos. He came up for, like, a photo afterwards. It was awesome. So I'm pretty sure he just heard me just running my mouth for like 40, no, it was like a 90-minute wait actually. Because he must have been, like, right behind me. Cedar Point's really cool. I like it. I think Millennium Force is my favorite ride, though, I have to say. I can't see. My eyesight's no so good. No, it's not. You just go over there. My favorite level? Oh, those are real hitboxes. Still probably Black Wizard, although I really like Eon. Eon's definitely my favorite level in recent times to come out. I should probably just slope jump up there. Like so. I can't see! Can you guys see? Could just beat this as a warm-up instead of practice. It does seem really easy, but I can't be asked right now. What do you actually? Oh no, you probably just go to this thing. Yeah, there's a lot of frequent checkpoints in this. Bup. I want to keep listening to that song. No. What level is this? It's called Chief Needler. These hitboxes are like literally the exact same. No, they're not the exact same. I shouldn't say that. Nope. I'm an idiot. I believe you must. Oh, wait, where'd you go? I guess down here, probably? Yeah. So I'm really washed because I haven't, like, touched a computer in a week, I should say. So rip my skill for now, but it's totally fine. We can be a little washed. There's no rules against it, you know? No one's saying I can't. You forgot I existed? What? I could do Aurora. I'm so stupid. Wait. I'm not that important. Why? Can't I be important though? Can't I matter? You got the rest of you guys didn't forget about me, right? You guys were like, I just can't wait. I just can't wait. The whole time, right? Oh, there's a spike there. Where the hell do I want to? There's no. Is this it? Is this what I do? No, it's not what I do. I go in here. Do I even do that? Is that what I do? I'm so confused as to what I actually do. I've looked at like every way to go. It's got to be that. And I'm just like bad at these jumps. Or at least I don't really know what to do on with them. Oh yeah, just like that. Okay. In here, maybe? Oops. How did I land there, but not on this one? I like this room, it's cool. Is this not a place to land? Oh, okay. I guess, dude. No, I don't like all the invisible hitboxes that I don't know where to go with. Oh. Sorry. I'm sorry that I'm on your screen, chat. But I have to be here. They told me as such. Wait, no, I'd want to go here and things like that, I think. I can't do this jump right now. I can't do it! Why is that floating out there? For fun. For enjoyability. Help me. What? Oh, thank you for the sub. It's true what you said. It's Saturday. Saturday! Right? Aren't I right about it all? It's great what's happening today. I didn't even know it was Saturday until someone mentioned it just now. I thought it was like Wednesday, dude. Like I actually thought the day today was Wednesday, but it's not Wednesday. I don't know how we got to Saturday. Oblivion. Nah, but you can't do the Oblivion chamber. I've also heard this song too much. Believe me. Believe me, I've heard this song more than one should ever have to. This is just that you can wait on it. I don't like that I can't like know which slopes are like sticky and which slopes aren't. Sort of a poor design choice, bro. I've been trying to be better in the future, dude. Na, 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 na. Dude, me and John, that's Tech, I have to call him John now because we actually hung out IRL, which means that I have to call him his real name. Because that's how my brain works. There's only one way to refer to people in my brain. We were at the mall go-karting, and they, you know how they show like the video, like the safety video before it starts. It started and it played Creo Nautilus, and me and him just look at each other like trying to figure out what we're listening to because we didn't know immediately. But I'm 100% serious. It started playing Creo Nautilus, bro. We just shoot each other the most like, what is this look of all time, trying to figure out what that was about. But yeah, the trip was really good. It went perfectly. Nothing went wrong. The day after we left, the storms killed everyone. If you remember the one that like knocked out everyone's power in Ohio, that happened literally the day after everyone got home safe. It was so lucky. APD, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. I got the storm up in New York too, but it was like a minor. It was just some rain. GDAC, thank you for the sub. No, he did not like the new. I don't even know if I like the new JPEG Mafia. I need to listen to it again. I was busy not listening to it. I listened to it one time, and the first time you listen to any of his work, it's like, I don't know. I'll have to see if it randomly clicks in my brain later, I guess. Just listen to it again. I will listen to it again. I promise you I will listen to it again. Unfortunately, I really like the new Denzel, so I just listen to that all the time. I'm not going to talk about the whole of my trip for various reasons, but I will say a real thing that happened was me, Nate, John, Matt, and who else? Mitch were flying across the Cedar Point parking lot at 11:33 p.m. to try to get to Cane's before closing. If you can imagine it. Literally just imagine the five of us just literally sprinting across the entire Cedar Point parking lot. And we made it to Cane's with like 3 minutes to spare. We were in the park, and we were like, damn, we need like real food. You know what I mean? And we were like looking at the fast food near us. It was like, no, McDonald's, no, Burger King. Cane's closes at 12, and we just like all give each other this look. We're like, oh my God. And the five of us, like we didn't even like talk to the others. We just looked at each other and just took off because it said it was like a 20-minute drive, and it was 30 right at that moment. So we had 10 minutes of buffer to get into that car. We literally were hanging out, like chilling. We were like eating a funnel cake and like hanging out. We mobilized within 5 seconds. We just like it's not like it's like a mile long from where we were in the park to Nate's car. We got in the car. We're just like, Nate, book it, I don't care. Getting pulled over is a better outcome than missing this Cane's, bro. I don't care. We made it there with like 3 minutes to spare. It's so funny. We did. We barely made it. It was. Yeah. We didn't even say anything. We just went, dude. It was so funny. The others were probably like, where did they go? What? Because we knew they weren't gonna make it. Okay, we were the five most active in the group. Let me put it that way. We were gonna get it done. No, they were fine with it, the employees. I even got a free refill on my lemonade. It's right outside of Cedar Point, so it's not like a new thing. People coming in at the last minute. We definitely didn't invent it. Let me put it that way. I think it's people who came in after us, actually. I feel bad about it if it was like in the middle of nowhere, but outside of like something like outside of like something like Cedar Point, dude, don't really care. It just is what it is. Yeah, I took them all to Culver's at one point. I did take them to North Market. I got Hubert's again because I can't avoid it. It's so good. Hubert's is Polish food. They have like handmade pierogies. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Just, oh my God. Let me put it that way. I still love Culver's. Their shakes are like the only good fast food shakes. They really are the only good fast food shakes. By the way, every other fast food shake is garbage, but Culver's, beautiful. They're so good. Culver's is my goat as well. I love it. Do we consider shake and steak as fast food? I don't like shake and steak or whatever it's called at all. Like, at all. I think they have the worst fries in the game, maybe. Those little stupid pencil fries with, like, no seasoning. Ugh. Their shakes are pretty good. Their shakes are pretty good. That's why it's in the name. But the other stuff? Ugh. Not for me. Dairy Queen isn't like that bad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, Dairy Queen's food is not the worst. What the fuck? Is my booting breaking? Like, you heard me press that button, right? What the fuck, dude? Dude, don't tell me my booting is breaking, dude. That was like the most I clicked of all time, dude. What was that shit? That's not good at all. Fuck, don't. No, it's not even, it's the booting. The actual, like, $200 booting, dude. It's gotta be before warranty. Like, there's no way. Dude, that's fucked up. Time to rebind. I clicked, you little jerk. How many times do you think we heard that clip in the past week, Matt? That's why do I keep dying there? 20 plus. Yeah, that's probably like the big one. You know, we heard more of them because I made a decision in order to get more things done to not bring a computer to this meetup, because usually we bring a computer and then we all get distracted on the computer, don't actually leave to do anything. But people still play GD. They just played it on their phones, and everyone, and I mean everyone, played Volcanic Rush. So that's just stuck in my head forever. I mean, literally everyone beat it. In fact, it was so common that Nate got like a dash cam video of himself almost getting into a crash, and you could hear the Volcanic Rush song playing in the background, like loudly. Like it was so. Everything was Volcanic Rush, dude. It's so funny. This guy merged into Nate's lane with no turn signal, like during like the drop. It was so funny. A long time I've been doing this level. I didn't beat Volcanic Rush, dude. My phone's so bad. I beat Space Locked. That was the hardest thing I beat on my phone during that week. Yeah, So Ace Locked. I beat So Ace Locked on my phone. Thank you, thank you. It's a really easy phone level, I would say. One of like the easier hard demons probably for the phone. It only took like a day of like intermittent playing. But it was a really fun time, y'all. I enjoyed it. Sorry I couldn't get the upload out. I was like, I need it done by the 1st, but I didn't like really express the urgency with which that needed to be done. So they were just like, okay, I finished it like a few hours late, but hopefully it's still fine. It wasn't fine because I was already gone. Unfortunate. I should have communicated that, but I didn't. Oh, the editors went Volcanic Rush, yeah. It's just stuck in my head forever. We couldn't do that stupid boss fight, dude. That is not a medium demon boss fight. That boss fight is effed up, dude. If you've ever played Volcanic Rush, you know what I mean. Like, it's so easy until you get to that boss fight. The impossible singularity, is that the level that just like consistently gets harder or something like that? Like it starts out like as an insane demon or something and then gets really hard. Yeah, it's like one of those 50 levels of wave levels. You know my opinion on impossible levels. I like it to be playable. Can you guys believe that Check Steam got raided, by the way? What the fuck, dude? What? That sets a precedent. I don't think I can click that fast. How sad. I actually don't think it's the worst level of all time, though. I don't think it's that bad. It has a good decoration and such. And if you are gonna have spam like that, I would prefer it to be slower paced as well. Like the fact that all the spams are slow speed makes it like, I'm not trying to say like I hate it. I'm just saying I really hope that doesn't mean that people go, oh yeah, now we can do this. You know what I mean? Like that's because that would be terrible. My keyboard is breaking, dude, I'm telling you. I don't know what's happening with it, but it's breaking. I just like stopped in place randomly there. Stop clicking it. Sorry. Sorry. If Rob was really cool, he would add new platformer obstacles that specifically work with the acceleration of the robot, but he won't. Like, if he really doesn't want us to use these spikes, make obstacles that work with the acceleration that... But he's not going to do that, is he now? Is he now? I don't want to be creative with platformers for the most part. Or like, I'm fine with it, but there's nothing wrong with these kind of levels for me. They're fun. What happened if the sun vanished? I think I'd be fine. During the night, I'm pretty good usually, so it should be fun. Yo, Aeon Air! Not sure if I've heard that name before. Are you new to Twitch, dude? Welcome. What kind of games do you play? Just your wow, first stream. Nice, dude. Welcome. This run is for you, Aeon Air, I think your name was. Fuck! Already partnered for a stream. Thanks for the raid, dude. What are we up to? It is Aeon's fault that I died there. The alphabet? Is that a real level? Oh. Oh, okay, that one. Wait. Zettabyte's a banger. What am I doing at all? I'm turning off that. GG. I like Zettabyte a lot. It's a classic. Yeah, GD is like the worst stream. Oh my god, my sunburn is peeling off my nose. I forgot to put on sunscreen for the day that I went to the zoo. I'm sorry, chat. Don't follow my example. Don't do it. Always wear sunscreen. I don't know why I forgot. I don't have a voice that makes singing. That is crazy. But now, here comes the dread. Now you need a new thing to do. When I finished roulette, I felt that way. I was just like, fuck, well, that was what I was doing. Like, you know, now what do I do? Human alphabet too, yeah. Aeon, fuck it. Why do we even bother trying to come up with new concepts? I'll do roulette too. You can do that too. Doggy can do his alphabet as well. Who gives a shit? Nothing ever changes. Let's just repeat 2020 and such over and over again. Who's this Aeon guy? That's literally what I said. Like pretty much verbatim is what I said. I'm not really sure. I think he's like okay, I guess. I wanna play from here. No, not from here. Did you realize jet former, English, fail! Minus 57 points. I should beat EO5 race. Yo, see you around. Thank you so much for the sub. Maybe it's Ciaroni. O-Z-C-K-A. I don't know if there's a phonetic way to say that. Zerka. My guess. How many points am I at now? Like 150,000. I'm still very much in the clear here. Is there any way to study for the test? How's Cedar Point? It was great, but the lines were so long because it was the first day, like in the last 20 days, that the high wasn't in the 90s. You know what I mean? Like the high was like 74 that day. Which in my head, I was like, perfect, let's just go that day. But also everyone else thought that idea too. Like it was a weekday and everyone was saying it was the busiest day of the season, unfortunately. I had to wait 90 minutes for Millennium Force. Rip. No, Top Thrill 2 is down because of the winds. Windy ass day. Yeah, everyone was like, perfect, let's just go that day. It was a windy ass landscape, it's true. I'm not, yeah. We went Steel Vengeance first, and that was fun. I like Steel Vengeance, it's really good. But it doesn't hold a candle to Millennium Force for me. There's something about Millennium Force that's just, like, magical to me, I guess. It feels like I'm a bird. Steel Vengeance feels like I'm on a coaster, but Millennium Force literally just feels like I'm a bird that's flying through the sky. Either way, I spent way too much money in the past month. I will never spend any money ever again. Yeah. We went to so many different places. You've never been to Cedar Point? It's 45 minutes away from it? Dude, what is 45 minutes away from Cedar Point? Is there like nothing? It's like a zone of nothing in every direction. The closest thing to anything is like Cleveland, I guess. Or I guess Sandusky. But like, what happens in Sandusky except for go to Cedar Point? You know what I mean? Yep. LOL. Oops. It has Great Wolf Lodge, the one in Sandusky, in Kalahari. I really like Kalahari and Great Wolf Lodge. If you've ever been to the Kalahari up there, you know it's really cool. You guys ever been to one of those and done like the riding the wave simulator thing? Calamari Desert. No. Yeah, the flow rider, where you like have to like you get on like a board and you try to stand for as long as possible, and it like simulates what it'd be like to ride on a wave or something like that. I can only stay on those for like 20 seconds until I'm off. It's always like the moment that I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of doing this. This is and then there I go. Oh, I did too much motion there. I've actually made my headphones fall off. I know. Your vlog is so goated though. I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm sure me and my friends would want to go there. The Kalahari is really good too, and I don't think it has the same stigma at all. So you can go there. They hold like events at Kalahari. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I ran the fuck out of Magi Quest when I was a kid, dude. I would just leave my... I would literally wake up at like the most random times when I knew no one would be awake to just play Magic Quest. Because they operated 24/7. At least the one in Sandusky. So I'd just be like, time to sneak out and grab my wand and see what I can make happen out here. Did you ever beat the dragon? But there was like the easy dragon, and then there was like the gray dragon that I did eventually beat, but it took a lot of time. If you remember all that. Yo, let's go. I just remember also when you were done with whatever you were doing, you'd have to, you know, fuck off back to those trees, you know, and you get like your next mission there when you try to like collect like a rune or something. Magic Quest is one of the most fun things ever created, dude. More things like that for like adults need to exist, man. I would totally do it. Might have so much fun stuff. Dude, Ohio is so good. If people knew how good it was, dude, it would be so bad. Like, they would just be... It'd be like, unmanageable. Do you know there's no sales tax on food in Ohio? You can just get, like, a good meal for, like, $8.99 and that's it. Yep. A lot of the highways connecting Ohio have giant like lights in the middle of the roads, so it never gets that dark, and you can always see where you're going. There's the Columbus is beautiful. There's a million things to do. A lot of cool parks. If people knew how good it was, literally all of my friends were talking to me like, dude, why don't we just move here? What are we doing living anywhere else? Why don't we just move here? It's like the best state, but people just don't even know it, dude. Cincinnati is kind of boring. It's sad. Hocking Hills, bro. Is that the one with that big ass like statue head guy? It had the big hill that you could we'd always go sledding. It had an amphitheater at some area. Honestly, a really cool park. I wish we went there. There's also a round one in Ohio, near Cleveland. We went there for like 8 hours. They had this game called like Rhythm Diver or something, where it's like you have like 2 drumsticks and you can like hit the inside or the outside. Oh my god, we were farming that game, dude. I couldn't play, I wanted to play Pump, but I couldn't play it because I have insoles on my shoes now. So painful trying to play any game with your feet, dude. Because my feet are not like centered. They're on they kind of curve out. Nope. You know, like no way to do that. Not with insoles in. So I couldn't play any of those games. I had to just play like hand stuff. I would watch a Magic Quest speedrun, dude. No, but I'm glad they're slandering Ohio, because then it makes people not want to move there. It needs to be preserved, dude. It needs to be preserved. Yeah, literally, like, it's better for everyone if everyone just assumes it sucks, because it's like a paradise, I think, to me. All the chain restaurants are just so much better tasting in Ohio, too. Like, I don't know why, but they just taste better, dude. Like, they give more of a shit. I don't know. Columbus is the second fastest growing city in the country. Oh, they found out, dude. Why did they find out? They found out. Dude, even where I grew up, like near Dublin, like it was really kind of rural when I was growing up. Dude, I took my friends to like my old neighborhood. There were like new houses made out of like materials that you would see in like a showcasing my $100 billion house YouTube video or something. You know, like I don't even know. Like everything is just growing so fast there. People found the fuck out, dude. I'm telling you, dude. Dublin is growing at a rate I've never seen. It's so bad. Like, oh my god. I could totally see a video like that, but I hope it never gets made. No way. I lived really close to there was like a pool. I think it's called like the North Pool or something. If you know where that is. I don't know if you do. There's other landmarks, but that's like the main one. And finally, we're getting a real run out. Ugh, North Tower. I have been to OSU. I should have gone there. Oh yeah, the field of corn. We drive past it all the time to get to school. I went to school in Powell, so it was like on the way. There was like a meme about it at one point, if you remember that. Hmm. But yes, I know about the holy field of corn. My house wasn't ever that big, but it was always surrounded by a lot of houses that were, I guess. But I guess my parents just really like prioritized like location instead of like house. Goodness, no, that's not the word. But I really respect them for that because it was a very nice place to grow up. There was like a park that I could just walk to that was like behind a school, and it was so nice. Yeah, that house I lived in didn't have no like doors between the, like everything was just connected. It had like doors for the bedroom. Like one of the bedrooms had a door, and that was it. It wasn't even like doors. That was a strange place. Yeah. It's not like, yeah, it's not like actual, like, it's just actual corn cobs. We, while we were there, we went to the zoo and the water park. We spent a whole day there. It was really cool. We kind of like hung around until the, like it started to get near closing, and then we just spammed the body slides over and over and over again. Yeah. Like, you know how there's the green one and the blue one and the aqua one? We were like competing to see who could get like the furthest. Like, cause you know how they, you know, every slide has like that area where it's, you know, where you finish. We were trying to see who could go the furthest in that area. Real slide goers know the strategies to do it, dude. You gotta like put your hands behind your head, like put your elbows in, cross your legs, and have it so only your heel is touching the slide. Your heel and you have like your back arched, so it's literally just your heel and like a part of your back. That's how you just go flying, dude, if you do that. I promise you. That is the meta. Yeah, just the shoulder blades and the... Yeah, we went in the Cyclone, but it took like an hour, I think, to get on it. Because of, you know, it's the big popular one. Yeah, the smaller amount of skin you have on the slide, the faster you go. It's so fun. Just go as fast as you can. The more compact you are and the less skin you have touching, it's the way to do it. I felt like the Alien Air slide image when I did that. I need water, and also to repair the music to something better, so I'll do those two things. What's the music today? Also, nope, can't have this open. I'm gonna like glare on the monitor. Also, so, dude, I need to turn down the AC. It's getting too cold in here. Don't get me wrong, I like the cold, but it's 64 degrees in here. My fingers ain't moving as fast as they could be, you know what I'm saying? Although I do prefer this temperature when I'm just like chilling, but I need to play the game. And it's hard to move your fingers at like 64. Or like at around like 66, I would say. It's hard to move your fingers. When was 9 hours ago? Okay, hold on, let me find music. Because it says Zoink was streaming Nullscapes 9 hours ago, but isn't that literally like the middle of the night? Like 5 a.m. or something insane? No, not quite 5, like 3 a.m. or something to it. 4 a.m. Welcome to Mario Kart. 4 a.m. is 9 hours ago. So yeah, what is he doing at all? Welcome to Mario Kart. It's me, Ario. So you guys been doing for the past week? It's been hot, hasn't it been? I think it's over though. I don't know about you, but my forecast's not showing any more heat, really. It's all up to like 80, which is totally fine by me. Compared to the 90s it's been for the past 2 weeks, or around that. No complaint. You're not going to hear any complaints from me, I'll tell you that. New York has been brutal lately. Electrodrome. I hate this track. When Mario Kart 8 came out, I remember everyone was like, we have to play it! It's so fun! I was always like, fuck this track, I don't want to play Electro. And now that I play online, like, it never shows up because no one likes it. I've been vindicated. I played Electrodrome like 3 times ever on like online. John Fortnite? I'm John Fortnite. Has anything interesting happened in the news in the past week? I literally haven't been looking at all. My phone has been dead for the majority of the past week. Because I brought my charger, but I kept forgetting to charge it at night, so I'd wake up, my phone would be like, it would give me the low battery symbol, I'd be like, oh. Mr. Beast stuff. Alright, he got like, I guess exposed or whatever, but like who cares? Like everyone already knew that, I thought. Or like people with rational sense knew it. I feel like it's pretty obvious that guy was like not just doing it for the altruistic aspect of it. Unless there's more I don't know about. But I mean, yes. How do I put it? Like, yes, he's doing good things, so I guess he's a good person, but I don't know. I don't think I'd enjoy talking to him. Does that make sense? Committed a war crime? He was torturing a guy? What did he do? What? I didn't hear about that. What is he torturing a guy for? philanthropy is like, I don't know how to say it without sounding strange, but most people do it for themselves, I guess. But it's hard because, like, there probably are a lot of good philanthropists, but I've probably never heard about them because they don't make it a big public deal. You know what I mean? To me, that's a good philanthropist. Just doing some shit off camera that you never really even talk about. So to say that, like, all philanthropists are bad is kind of a misnomer. It's probably better to say that most public philanthropists are only doing it for themselves. I think it's possible to say that and then also say that a good chunk of philanthropists are probably good. We just don't see them doing it. That is a war crime. Yep. Can you make a public to encourage others to do it? I mean, it's not the worst point in the world, but I mean, I think there's like a line to be drawn somewhere about it, where like there's a difference between like making some statement about it, I guess, and like making it this giant YouTube video spectacle thing. Like, it's like a spectacle, you know what I mean? Good philanthropists who just don't do things publicly have bad marketing. Well, does philanthropy include a public element? Or can you just be like, this school's hurting, I'm just gonna give them a few mil and not say anything about it? What is that? Like, is that not the same word? I don't know. I will agree there is a bit of a gray area with, like, yes, showing yourself doing good deeds may inspire someone else to do the same, right? I'm not going to argue that it's not a thing, but I think it still outweighs the general idea of people are only doing it for themselves. If that makes any sense. Or a lot of them are. So I'm definitely torn on it. I definitely see where you're coming from. I see both sides of it. I don't know if there's like a clear answer to it necessarily, but I will say I never really liked the way Mr. Beast went about it. It was very gaudy, I should say. You know? I don't know, but that's totally like a personal thing. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to impose that as some like logical conclusion. Yeah, I never watched his videos because whenever I watch them, it feels like they're trying every technique ever made to try to get me to care about what they're doing. It's almost like the result of a calculation. I don't even know how else to say it. And like some people might really like that, and that's cool. But I want to watch a human being a human and all the various flaws and downtime that comes with it is important. It's a part of the experience just as much as, you know, the actual entertainment of it. I don't know. What's up, Kyler? Yeah, it's like too produced, I would say. Yeah, no joke is authentic because it's just placed there. It was sick, except the lines were really fucking long. But outside of that, it was sick. We got to ride Millennium Force twice that day, which was really cool. One during the day and one at night. And it's my favorite ride. I really, really liked it. 2 people with us, John and Matt, they didn't really like roller coasters. We got them to ride Steel Vengeance, but they were like, we did it, I don't want to do it again after that. You know what I mean? They were like, they enjoyed it, but they didn't want to do it again. So they just kind of fucked off and wondered what they were doing, because we hadn't seen them in like 5 hours. And like when we found them later, they were like, oh yeah, we found a Stepmania cab in an arcade, which blew my mind because I didn't even know there was a Stepmania cab in Cedar Point at all. But I guess they found one, and they were playing that for like 3 hours. And so that's what they were doing. We did get to go on Steel Vengeance. It's a banger. Top Thrill 2 is closed for reasons that I don't know what they are. But it's not open, unfortunately. Yeah, apparently there is actually Stepmania at Cedar Point. I don't know where it is. I never laid eyes on it. But it does exist somewhere. This DRS has taken some time, admittedly. Dude, I don't know. Top Thrill is so rarely open, I feel like. But it was really... We literally did that park to close. It was so fun. Yeah, it's a lot. I take care of him. I'm turning back up the AC, and immediately got too hot for me. Immediately. Your guys' AC also have a problem where it feels like it's either working or it doesn't do anything. Like it has all these settings, but it's either on or off, it feels like, with it. Well, I think I know why it's doing that, actually. I think I should go put back up the curtain so I can see him a little better. Maybe the light is exactly what I need. Look at this run. Oh my god, what the fuck was that movement, dude? Yay. I'm still worthy. As the great Thor might say. Hold on. There we go. Better. Better. So, I'm gonna wash my hands. We're so back. Okay, it took a very long time, but I did get the run done. I mean, it makes sense. It is my first day back on a computer here. Can't be so hard on myself necessarily. But this is it, guys. I think this is the final push right here. However many days it takes, I think we beat it this month. Probably. I love this fucking song. One thing that was a lot about the meetup was so much driving. Oh my god. Where I was very nice because it was like equidistant between Columbus and Cincinnati. No, Columbus and Cleveland and Sandusky. I think it took like exactly 1 hour to get to everywhere. We were in Ashland. Where Grandpa's Cheese Barn is, you know what that is. For all two of you that may know what that is. But it was just like an hour drive to get anywhere. But it was always like exactly an hour. The United States is driving. You're right. But yeah, I'm hoping that this is it. I'm hoping that I beat it this time around. Once I get a good D-rust off. We'll see what I got. Ain't no Cedar Point in Amsterdam. That's true, but there's a lot of stuff to do in Amsterdam. You're right. At least we have a good highway system. I really like our highway system. It's good. It works. It works. Yeah, Amsterdam is hyped for other reasons that I don't need to say. Yeah, I mean, it just works really well. I-90's so boring though, dude. Oh my word. Hello, Aurora Drywall Eater. Georgia, United States. Isn't like the highest elevation in all of Georgia like 150 feet or something insane, like above sea level? It is like ridiculously flat. Denmark mode. I haven't been to that many countries. I've been to Canada, obviously, and I live like an hour from it. Where else have I been? Japan! I've been to Japan, and I've been to France and Great Britain on that one field trip. And I think that's it. I did go to Place Japan. Oh, cool. Canada has some of the worst drivers I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna come out and say it, dude. I can't believe some of those guys have licenses. I don't know what kind of tests they got there, but it's not good enough. It was actually fucked up, dude, some of them. Canadian border people. They are a lot, aren't they? The US border guys are always so much more chill in comparison. I bet it's the opposite in the Mexico border. But like going into Canada, it's like look, like that guy will never crack a smile. Like the guy that when you're going into Canada, bro, he's like, "Are you gonna do this? What are you doing? Are you doing this over here?" And it's like, you come back to like the America, and it's like, "What's up, bro? Just go right in. You got anything bad? No? See ya." It's so funny every time. Maple syrup land. I imagine it's the opposite. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's the one you have citizenship for. I mean, it makes sense, like, what really gets smuggled into the Canadian border, you know what I mean? I mean, like from the Canadian border into the US border, nothing really. So they can kind of afford to be chill about it, for the most part. Mexico, right, you gotta be a bit more strict. So I guess I get it. Illegal possession of maple syrup. Why, Quim? The only thing that gets smuggled from Canada to the US is like psychedelics, probably. Outside of that, I think the Canadians gotta be worried about the other way around. The US smuggling stuff up there. Is it heroin legal? There's no way. That's definitely got to be made up. Like, no. There's no way it's legal. I can think of heroin's like one of the last drugs you would ever want to make legal for so many reasons, dude. There's no fucking way. I think you mean like decriminalized, maybe. But just, you're not gonna go to buy it at a store. Okay, maybe the argument for it is it's like all laced, so being able to get it that's not laced will probably save lives, maybe. I don't know. At least word is that real heroin doesn't even like exist. Or like it does, but it's all fentanyl, as in every other drug. So I guess it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think anyone should go to jail for possession of a like... I mean, they do have systems in place for this, but they're not great. But, like, if you have enough that obviously you intend to deal it, that's a different story. But if you have enough, if you just have some that you're clearly just using, that should not be a jailable offense. Yeah. You guys ever been to Moo Moo Meadows before? All the cows knew you. They were grazing. I saw many cows in Ohio. I do think that anyone who like jail in general, like, should be about rehabilitation. There's a mixture between rehabilitation and punishment. Like, there's a balance there that I don't think's been struck yet. But that's like that's such a difficult question, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's a ridiculously difficult question. Is like trying to figure out how to balance punishment versus rehabilitation. Anyone who comes at you with a straight answer, like, oh, we should just do it like this every time, do not trust them. They're crazy. There's so much nuance to it. I don't know. The real answer is I don't know. There is nothing in Iowa. Weed is illegal federally, but no one cares. If you've ever been in a state where it's not legal, you'll know that there are loopholes that you can still sell it. You can be like, I've seen it before where like, they'll be like, do you want to make a $50 donation? And you get this free bag of weed when you do it. That's how they do it. I don't know if you guys have seen that system at play before. So that's the way to do it. Cartoon workaround. You think the cops ever come in there and get really mad because they can't, like, it's like an 8-year-old like making up a rule to a game to win or something like that. Like it's such a bullshit rule. It's fucked up, dude. Right. Man, that would suck. Fake weed. There's gotta be a reason why that's so funny. Shit's really going down on a weed lane over there, bro. Weed Boulevard. THC Avenue down there. Yeah, the LSD vending machine. Sorry about what I've been doing with the whole streaming thing. Ayahuasca Alley. Yo. PCP pathway. They do, yeah. Yeah, new Mario Kart track. I want to get to the anywhere now, please. Let's go. Let's go right now. Let's get it done. LOL! Can we not do it like that, please? That's ridiculous, dude. That was so sad. Dude, I had like the most fucked up sleep paralysis of my life this morning, dude. Like, I've never had sleep paralysis like that before. I was having a dream that, like, I had a dream that I was in a classroom and I discovered that when you jump into the air, like, if you try really hard, you could just, like, hover there for a few seconds or something, right? So I was like, with all my friends, I was like, guys, try this. Just try like jumping in the air and try just like staying there for a bit or something. And then I started to like, the problem is what started happening is I started to think like real applications to this new thing I found, and that fucked up my brain. Because I started thinking like, wait, if I can hover in the air for a few seconds, I could just like go to the Olympics and do like the long jump thing, but I just jump and I just like stay in the air until I get a new world record. And so I started thinking about all of these like new applications, and then started like waking up parts of my brain that like actually mattered. So what ended up happening is like, I was like, it's like I was living behind my eyelids. I was like, what the fuck? I can't wake up. What is this shit? And my brain was like, here's a million noises at the same time. Ah! And I was like, what is that? Stop! What is that? I can't do anything about it. It was so weird. And I was like, okay, you have to get out of this. This is bad. You gotta change the state. Normally I'm down to just like run it and see what happens, but I'm like, no. This has to resolve. So I like what you do, what I do is I just like force my eyes out and it's like and I look, and then I'm like, okay, we're back. And then it was like 8:20 in the morning. I was like, I'm not going back to bed. The day starts now. Like, fuck that. I'm not risking that. But I'm like 100% convinced it only happened because I legitimately thought that you could hover in the air, and I was like trying to apply it to real shit. Like, I'm 100% certain that's why it happened. It was so funny, dude. If you guys know about that million noises one, it's so weird. It's like you just hear all these like, I don't know, you just hear these different sounds everywhere. Like up, like it's just like everywhere. It's like, and they're coming from like a million different directions, and it's like, okay, what is that shit? I don't even know why it happens. You get the million images one. I didn't really get that one this time. I was like stuck by my eyelids. Yeah, it's just like, it's everywhere. It's so strange. I love how the brain does that sometimes. The secret hovering tech. It was so funny, dude. I spent like the last 10 minutes of the dream just like jumping around this classroom and just like going like this and just like staying in the air. I was like, oh, ooh, I got it for like 3 seconds that time. And I was like trying to convince other people to try it with me, but no one really wanted to give it a shot. Yeah, your brain is basically still dreaming, but a lot of the processes that, so when you're sleeping, your brain's constantly firing random neurons, but most of the parts of the brain that are responsible for processing them correctly are turned off. So if you kind of glitch into this weird state where some of your brain processes are working, but not enough that it stops that random neuron firing, then really, really weird things can start happening. It was like that one time I told you guys that I like picked up my phone to try to listen to a song, and it was like a million apps that were like red and glowing at me, and I kept scrolling to find Spotify and I couldn't do it. Like that was one of those moments where like a lot of my parts of my brain were still working, but not enough to stop like the random neuron firing. If that makes any sense. No problem, Npesta super fan. Thanks for watching. Polish alphabet. my personal reaction to the KFC menu. My personal reaction to the KFC menu is so funny, dude. My reaction to the KFC. Does anyone else hear a chirping noise? Well, I mean, I do live in a city. There's probably just like some random noises happening outside. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I think dreams are so cool. I mean, I talk about them all the time, so you know I'm all about them. I think you guys should invest in remembering your dreams. Like, actually, like, you don't even have to do the dream journal thing forever. Like, I rarely record my dreams anymore, but I just remember them now. It's definitely a worthwhile investment. But not everyone can do it like that, which is sad. Like, I was talking to my brother, and he was like, dude, I remember when you were a kid, you tried to, like, lie to me and say that you could lucid dream. And I was like, no, that's real. Like, 100%. Like, I've been doing that. You know what I mean? Like, but I guess some people just never, like, figure out how, I guess. Or I don't even know. Even though I figured out how to lucid dream, I rarely do it anymore because I found that just kind of going with the flow is more fun. Just seeing what your brain has to do as opposed to you actually creating something yourself. My theory on lucid dreaming is you're just turning on specifically the part of the brain that can like actually process visual information or something like that. So you could just reassemble what you're looking at to make it what you want to make it. Does lucid dreaming feel real? Yeah, I would say. It's pretty fun, but it takes some time. It makes sense. So what you're doing, you know how they say always just like do some repetitive habit all the time? And then when you do it in your dream, you'll be like, wait, I'm dreaming, right? Like, for example, like, I don't know, tapping your wrist or something like that. So I think my theory on it is what you're doing there is you're activating, by doing that, you're activating the part of the brain that's like, oh yeah, I'm doing a habit. Oh wait, I'm thinking or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know what, but it does like activate that part of the brain. Dude, sometimes the brain will just generate like the scariest thing it can possibly think of. Have you noticed that? Like, just like amalgamations of red and black, like screamer shit. Like, I don't even know, dude. Like, what the fuck is that even? But my brain always during a dream is like, except for that one nightmare I told you guys about, I've never, like, it's always been like, alright, I guess. Yeah, some like primal fear shit. I've never actually had that happen, like, in a lucid dream. Sleep paralysis is, it's a lot. I don't think you should be afraid of it, though. Even today, I was kind of disappointed in myself. A little bit. I should have gone with the flow more. You know what I mean? As opposed to just, like, breaking out of it immediately. I should have stayed in there for a bit longer to see if anything interesting would have happened. But it was too intense for me. I had to back out. But now that I know that it was like fine, I definitely, if I ever got in that position again, would try a lot harder to remain there. Yeah. I mean, okay. I never sleep on my, like, back. I don't even know how people sleep on their back. Weirdos, by the way. What the fuck? So I've never had, like, the class thing where it's like, oh, you can see, but the scary evil man comes and gets you, or whatever. Because I sleep either on my side or my stomach, so that's never really a thing that can happen to me. So I've never, like, experienced it in, like, that way before. I suppose. They're not real. I love sleeping on my stomach. Who's my best friend in the end? Very, very, very close. Do I get nervous when getting far on levels I hate? Absolutely. Way more than levels I like. I hate dying to the end of levels I hate, bro. That's why, like, no death here in this level, like, it's really made me that mad, because I genuinely really enjoy this level. But if I hated this level, oh, dude, I'd start breaking shit. Or, like, I wouldn't, but you know what I mean. Like, I would be... No, I'd be so mad. You're sleeping into something dead. Why does it feel the most comfortable? I don't know. I can't even sleep any other way. So we the same. Sleeping on your back is the best for your health, but I can't do it, so rip. I don't know, sleeping on back makes me feel like I'm a computer program that's like recharging. I can't do that, dude. Like, oh yes, let me get in my sleeping pod here and I'll see you in the morrow. No. Bunch of bullshit, dude. I can't see my back like that. You know what the worst is? When you wake up and your entire arm is just pins and needles and you're like, yep, I slept right on it, and it's gonna be really weird all day. That's the worst thing that can happen. The whole day of Googling shit, like it's been six hours after you woke up, like, is it normal still? Is this bad? You know what I mean? You start Googling shit like that. It's always fine the next day, but for a bit there, you're like, huh, this is bad? What is this? Yeah, it can cause a lot of long-term damage if you're not careful. I hate Googling things on Google, I should say. I hate Googling things because it's always like, you're gonna die, bro. Like, I had really bad pins and needles in my hands the other day, and I'm pretty sure I just had like low blood sugar or something. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna get diabetes at some point in my life just because all my family has it, right? But no, I look it up and it's like cancer. You're gonna die, spinal cord injury, like, dude. That's so bad. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. I do like rock climbing, but I haven't done it that much. I might be null for a video now that it's rated. Yeah. Yeah, because you're fake. You're like, oh, I guess I'll show up after an hour. We all know you're really fake. Necrosis. Like, relax, dude. It's really not all that, though. Why can't it be like, why does it always have to jump there? That Google assumes the only time you would ever like look something up is when you're like, it's so bad that you wouldn't have been curious before about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm jealous. I have no friends. I wish I had friends to hang out with, but oh well. No, literally, I've done so much. Like, even going to doctors never seems to do anything. The only cure ever is to just, like, eat right, sleep well, and hope in 3 weeks you forget that you had that problem. That's literally it for, like, every random health issue I've ever run into. No one has helped shit with anything. Dude, I've been doing so much talking for the past week, my throat's still kind of sore. Oh my god. Wow, that's pretty cool. Even looking at something as benign as a fever seems to fuck me up. Dude, I didn't get sick, by the way, I don't think. I went to so many public places and I didn't get sick, which is pretty good for me. I was washing my hands like way more than normal. Was my strategy. Like kind of before, I only really washed my hands like before and after eating a meal. But I was like washing my hands pretty much every time I saw a bathroom, and I think it helped. I think with my immune system, I should be a bit more careful like that in the future. Can't hurt. Also, I was keeping my hands out of my mouth. You know what I mean? Even in my old age, I bite like the skin around my fingernails sometimes when I'm bored. So I always made sure I washed my hands before I did that. Yeah. Dude, it's not even like a habit. Like, I think when I was young, it was a habit. But, like, I just like doing it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know what it is, dude. Yeah. I don't know, we just... Humans in hands just seem to... I don't know. We all seem to have something with it. It could also just be like an autism, ADHD, like... Because I don't really feel like the need to do it at all when I'm like streaming, because I'm like stimulated. But I guess that is when I'm just sitting there bored. It's more likely. AI doctors. I can't believe the way AI has gone, bro. I don't trust art at all anymore. I used to really like art. Nature landscapes and such. A good bit of my feed on Twitter was that sort of thing. Because, I don't know, I've always really liked nature. But I don't trust a single fucking image I look at nowadays. Honestly, and it's kind of ruined it for me. Yeah. I hate AI. I wish it would just go away, dude. We don't need it. Yes, generative AI needs to go away. I love dolphin shields. Yeah, and I hate looking at AI photos for a reason I can't even really describe, but they like give me a shiver that I hate them. Yeah, it's the version that actually has the good one. Yeah, the vibes are just off. Yeah, like, occasionally, like, I'm wrong, but almost certainly I'm able to see it. Even if even if it's not immediately obvious, there's just a vibes thing about it. No. This is like the craziest anyone's ever gone on a fucking saxophone, bro. I can't believe it's just not in the game, dude. That guy did all that for what? You know what I mean? Like the guy in the Nintendo recording studio. Like, check this shit out right now, bro. Yeah, for what? Like they didn't even use this shit. No one cared. I don't have many close friends. I have like 5, maybe. I have a lot of really good friends, but like friends that like, you know what I mean. I don't think that humans are supposed to have that many friends. I don't know. Yeah, people actually use ChatGPT as a search engine, bro. Did I waste 70 gold? No, I quit because it was so boring that I didn't want to play it. Well, actually, okay. The real reason was I got to like flag 14 or something. The real reason was 9D got updated, and I wanted to try to get the platinum on that. I put in like 300 hours or something, but I eventually ended up folding, and I never went back to. Yeah, as a person, you can't have that many close friends. You can have a lot of friends that are like fun to hang out with. But we're talking like close friends, you know what I mean? Yeah, generative AI puts such a bad taste in everyone's mouth about AI. Even though it can be used for some really cool and interesting things. That's what people now think about when they think about AI. Yep, you see it. I don't know. The world is full of a bunch of idiots, so it doesn't surprise me that much. What are my opinions on like properly one-to-one uploading my brain into a computer? Can it be done? I don't know. I'm so on the fence about whether or not something like that is even possible. Would it be ignorant to say that it's like impossible? I don't know. But I don't know how that would ever be a thing at all. I would probably like not do that. I would just die naturally, I think. If it got to the point where I like, let's say it happens in 60 years and I'm like 80 or something like that, and they're like, we can save you if we upload your brain to this, I would definitely just check out. I don't want to be a part of that. That's like the general consensus about it, and that's also something I agree with. Like, it'd just be a copy of me. How would I move there? I guess it's if you believe that is consciousness a physical thing, which I do believe that it exists in the brain. I'm not a spiritual person by nature. But I mean, it's just, I don't know. What if someone set up for a crowd chamber that keeps their body until science advances enough to revive me? I mean, I'm not that important. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm more open to that than the consciousness upload thing, because I mean, it'd be cool to be revived and then like see what life is like in however many years or whatever. But I don't think I'd stick around for much longer than that. I could beat the level whenever. But it's just D-Rust day, so I'm not playing the best. I hate account recovery. It's one of the least fun things to do in the entire world. Dude, I'd be so pissed if I wake up and it's 5 years later, dude. No. Give me some real shit. I want to wake up 1,000 years later, dude. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's some real Futurama shit. Ten minutes later. They'd be able to, like, measure your brain waves to see if you're conscious or not, so I'm not worried about that, really. Not particularly, anyway. But either way, I don't really know what's for me. I don't know, like, I think I would just want to die of natural causes. Have you ever seen an old person that's like, I hope I keep going for a lot longer? You know? The human brain is wired to be ready to go after a certain amount of decades, I believe. I don't really think there should be a point in messing with that process. I wonder what our generation is going to be like when we get old. We're probably going to still be playing video games. I hope you guys know that. I don't think there's any escaping. Although I do think that the generation of gamers will stop after a certain point. Like in then maybe sometime in the next like 20 to 30 years or something like that. Because right now gaming is like it, you know what I mean? But I think that consistently, like things will move on to other types of entertainment. But I'd assume at the very least that retirement home melee setups. Because you really just like what you were doing when you were like a teenager or in your 20s, you know what I mean? I do wonder, music will always be there. I think music is the tried and true. People have been listening to music since, like, as early as history goes back. Right, yeah, there'll be a new type of challenge for people. It'll be interesting to see what it is. Yeah, there's like new types of music that maybe older people don't really like, but music itself will always exist. And you know what though? I think human growth is going to slow down a lot. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think the invention of the internet was opened so many possibilities. But now those possibilities have kind of already been opened. Maybe if like an actual AI gets made, like a true AI, maybe that could spawn in a new wave of intense changes, but I don't think that happens for another 30 years or something like that. I think the next 30 years is they're gonna look more or less the same, I would say. Well, not more or less the same, but like nothing crazy. Do I think humans will cause an extinction within the next 1,000 years? Maybe. Here's my take on it. I think that humanity consistently brings itself to the brink of collapse all the time. Or not all the time, but I think it goes in like a wave or something like that. I think once times actually get bad enough, then everyone's like, oh my god, as a species we need to do something about this, and then we're gonna do something about it. And then everyone's like, it's comfortable, we don't have to care. And then they start, you know, squabbling over things that don't matter, and then things consistently get worse. And then I think it's all like a wave. You know what I mean? I think it's a wave. And I think we're on the downtrend. I think things are gonna get worse before they get better. We only grow from anguish, I believe. The last massive calamity was probably the Dark Ages. With the plague that killed 1/3 of Europe or something. That was pretty fucking bad. But I think this pattern plays out on an extremely large scale. And I think we're going to get, I think global warming is going to get really bad, and then people are actually going to care and we'll find ways to like actually deal with it then. Last time it was the Cold War, that was pretty bad. But I didn't quite get there. Yeah. I think global warming could drastically reduce our numbers, but I think that when it really does start to get bad, then people will give a shit. Because once our comfortable way of living is demolished, then people will give a shit. I think that might even happen in our lifetimes. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think we are going to experience a revolution in the way that we transport ourselves in this generation. I think gas is on its way out within the next 30 years, I would say. But like long scale 30 years, not like mostly phased out in 10. I mean, like in 30 years, maybe we'll start to get somewhere with it. I believe we'll invent new ways of fueling as we start to take the climate change more seriously. I believe that's one of the first things to go, and I think that a lot of oil companies know that, which is why they're squeezing as much as they can right now. We need nuclear energy. I'm in full agreement with you on that one. Nuclear energy is the future, for now at the very least. I think such a thing could bring tremendous strain off of the planet. When fusion's gonna get going, I don't know if we'll see it in our lifetime. I'm on the fence about it. That'd be crazy. That would be pretty transformative, admittedly. Will we see it though? I don't know. Perpetual motion machine. With the way that physics works, I don't think it's possible, right? That would break everything. It can't be made. But I think we can make like a 99.9999 perpetual motion machine. But like a true perpetual motion machine can't be a thing. I don't think. I don't like, it can't. Oh man, dude. Not that one. Yeah, thermodynamics says no, bro. Thermodynamics says no. Yeah. I'm not, yeah. Nuclear energy is ridiculously safe. The way we have it nowadays. A meltdown is extremely unlikely. In fact, I think a lot of them actually have, like, A lot of them have systems that prevent meltdowns that are really good now, where they can like, it can like measure the core's temperature and like actually cool it down itself without human intervention. Yeah, I think even further safety measures have been made as well, where like it can't even melt down like that. Yeah. I don't really know much about nuclear waste disposal. Please enlighten me. I know that Russia fucking like leveled a city for it. We did mean the level, yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's got to be a way to store it that doesn't cause that much of a problem, though. I mean, throwing it into space is not the worst idea, right? I mean, it's space. That's a French approved nuclear. I've heard it's been doing wonders for you guys, actually. So I've heard. I'm not super in the know about that sort of stuff, but I've heard that France is really benefiting from nuclear energy. Space pollution is real. Maybe it's a future idea then, chucking it into space, once we're sure that if we can do it without too much energy wasted. But yeah, just shoot it into the sun, right? And it just goes, oh, and eats it. Maybe in the future that's what they do. Like, once it becomes cost effective to actually send it into space. Probably not right now. For various reasons. Think a Dyson's favorite level we made? Fuck no. Are you serious? Like, we would have to be so far ahead. We would have to start harvesting other planets. And we don't got a lot of like material. Like, I don't even know how we would like. That's not a thing. You think we could do it? Maybe a world that I can't see thousands of years into the future. Yeah, but I don't think so. Fuck Mercury, harvest that shit. We would need like a million billion Mercuries, bruh. Like, to make this happen. I agree though, Mercury's kind of useless. Like, what does it even do for us? Who thinks about Mercury, dude? All the other planets I kind of have a soft spot for. Mercury, who gives a shit? Dyson Swarm? Maybe that's more realistic than the fucking sphere. Like, Swarm could actually happen. Spheres will never happen. It probably would just suck. Like, whoa, we don't even need that much energy for anything right now. Yeah, it's the closest one. Let's just go get it. Just go get it, bro. Yeah, it's so pointless. Exactly. Like, who gives a fuck? Get it gone, dude. I don't even know why it's there. I never got another jetpack. Vertical accelerators are really interesting. I need to learn more about, like, science stuff. Or, like, the state of the world and its energy. Because, like, I'm, like, mostly just talking out of my ass. I don't know them. Like, not out of my ass, but, like, I feel like I could be more knowledgeable on this topic. You know what I mean? But I don't know that much. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna bounce. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since, like, 10 now or something. So I'm gonna go eat some food. We didn't get that much done today, but who gives a shit, right? It was my first day back. I almost got to red twice. That's pretty good. I'll take it, huh? I can't always be that guy. I'll be that guy tomorrow or the next day. Or whatever. No slash streams for now because I don't want to rest. I want to rest my wrist a little. Like, I want to really focus on these streams for now. So yeah. All right. Take care, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day.